Talents Plus. Recruit, develop, transform.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have waited long enough. Now, many of you have heard about Talent Plus. Some of you have even experienced an element or two of Talent Plus. Today, this evening, we open the doors, virtually of course, remove the blinds and unveil the newest human resource phenomenon to hit St. Kitts and Nevis, Talent Plus. This virtual launch promises to be engaging and informative without taking too much of your time, of course. This evening, you will hear what top business officials have to say about Talent Plus and the services it offers. You will also learn how you can benefit from Talent Plus, and of course, you will hear from the mind behind this whole initiative, the company's founder and CEO. So, this is where I tell you to share the video as we get ready to recruit, develop, and transform. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the virtual launch of Talent Plus. If you've had a chance to visit the Talent Plus website or any of its social media pages, you would realize that the company offers services to both businesses of varying sizes, of course, and to job seekers. The need for this variety was realized by the company's founder, Ms. Kamara Lee, and confirmed through locally administered surveys. Having worked in a variety of fields and with people of varying backgrounds and at different levels of their professional lives, media mogul Val Henry believes that there is much to be gained from such a business. Over to you, Val.
Hi, I'm Val Henry. I'm originally from Matnite. I'm a proud Matnite former resident, but now I live in the Frigga Bay area for the past 25 years. I'm the chairman and events manager for the CPL Games in St. Kitts and Nevis, and I also have been involved in Cricket World Cup, both in 2010 and 2007. Additionally, I've been the president of the Athletic Association, secretary of the Cricket Association, but also heavily involved in basketball as a former president. But people also know me for my role in the St. Kitts Music Festival, mainly because my company, VH Communications, is responsible for the marketing of that great event. Some of the successes that I can refer to in my business career. First, I'm happy to say that I run a very efficient, though small, marketing company. VH Communications and Marketing Agency is the leading marketing firm in St. Kitts and Nevis. We have done work for clients in St. Kitts and Nevis, from the Caribbean, and we have done work for a few clients internationally as well. We are involved in public relations, advertising, special events management, and also research in terms of even a political poll. My firm has done that in the past, but we're also heavily involved in social media management. As a small marketing agency, though we emphasize a lot on delivering results and workable solutions for our clients, we also are constrained by resources, not only financial resources, because our greatest asset is our human resource, our employees, our associates. And sometimes it is very difficult finding the right mix of employees for the type of work that you want to do. And one of the greatest challenges that we find in the corporate sector and I say this as a member of the Chamber of Industry and Commerce also, is that even though we have very bright students coming out of our colleges and high school, sometimes and universities too, sometimes they're not corporate ready. And what I mean by that is that sometimes they're not ready for the job, for the work experience, and you have to invest a lot in retraining them or training them for the particular skills that are relevant to the task on the job that is necessary. That's a great challenge. The other thing that I find is that sometimes they really don't know what to say, what not to say, how to dress, how to present themselves, and really how to make sure you research the company where you're going for the job interview so that you can sound not only like you're interested in the job, but you're interested in contributing significantly as an asset to that new company. And equally, by doing so, you are selling yourself. What I like about Talent Plus, and perhaps what I could say excites me about it, is that it will serve a great need. Now, it is said that most things that are invented came because there was a problem or there was a need. And certainly in terms of human resource development and recruiting of new employees, there's a great need for an entity, and Talent Plus perhaps can fill that void in not only identifying potential employees, but making sure they're prepared, making sure they have the qualifications, the personality, the right attitude, the right interest in terms of the job that they are seeking, and preparing them for the workplace so that on day one, they are able to operate in a productive way. There's no doubt in my mind that the services to be provided by Talent Plus are much needed. And no matter the size of your company, it could be a small company like VH Communications, or it could be a medium-sized or large company. Even if you have already a human resource department, I think the services of Talent Plus are needed, because it helps you to better streamline, helps you to better recruit, helps you to better prepare, helps you to better train and develop the new talent, the new asset, the new human resource that you're bringing into your corporate structure to contribute as early as possible and to make a significant difference in terms of the operations of your business.
Wow, I could not have said it any better. Now, I want to join Val in encouraging as many businesses in St. Kitts and Nevis as possible to reach out to Talent Plus. As Val said, it doesn't matter if you already have a human resource department. There are training sessions, developmental programs, talent acquisition services, and more that your company can benefit from. At this point, we'll flip the script a bit, just a little bit, as we give you, the viewers, a chance to win a prize. That's right, it's giveaway time. So let's see what we have in store for this, the first giveaway. Let's see. Aha, I have it. So let's see how many of you have actually been paying attention, how many of you have been excited about Talent Plus and have been following the page so far. So I want you, for me, to list 3 services offered to job seekers. So 3 services offered by Talent Plus to job seekers, and the winner, that is the first person to get that answer correct, will receive 1 free resume booster courtesy Talent Plus. Now, in order to win, you have to type those 3 services in the comments section. So you have to list the 3 services in the comments section. The first person to do so will win 1 free resume booster courtesy Talent Plus. So start typing. As mentioned earlier, some persons have actually already been exposed to Talent Plus prior to today. For our next presenter, this exposure has come in the form of on-the-job training for employees. Brian Dyer shares with us his thoughts on Talent Plus. Over to Brian.
My name is Brian Dyer. I'm the director of the Nevis Disaster Management Department. Kamara was contacted as an HR individual. I have known Kamara for a very long time, since our youth days. She was a younger member of the community. She had a spirit that involves reaching out to persons and assisting, and that has transcended now into her professional work. And I wanted someone with vision, someone who could empower the young staff that I have, and also to provide some career guidance. and advice to the young individuals as they come into the workforce with many different backgrounds. Although they may come with some are untrained in specific areas, some are being trained in specific areas. So I needed someone who can harness the talent and ingenuity of these youths coming into the workforce. For us, it was a breath of fresh air. We saw someone who could really deliver, someone who was passionate, someone who understands the government service as being a part of it, and coming now with a wealth of knowledge, being exposed to the industry, and would have offered some insight that would encourage the persons, motivated persons, and show them the seriousness of HR and the variety of services that is provided by an HR person. And most of all, we ensure that it was well received, and we have seen some definite changes in the way how persons not only address the general public in our daily operations, but also in the career goals as some of these individuals they're now pursuing degrees online, etc. I think the ingenuity of the entire service is what was missing in the Federation. This is an avenue that persons can reach out to ensure that they are in the know-how and would be able to channel their applications to an individual who could assist with regards to resume generation and interview skills, etc., and would be able to enhance the work program and work service as they go into the various organizations. I'd like to encourage the business entities and schools who would require services in HR to reach out to Talent Plus. It's something brand new, fresh, and it's something that was required as persons now find an avenue where they can channel their staff and also the new recruits to a person who can offer training, who can offer career guidance, and would impact the general public and the business entity at large.
We have so many great things being said about Talent Plus that I know that after this launch, many of you may have some questions, or you may just want some things clarified about Talent Plus. So to facilitate such, 10 minutes following this event, that is this virtual launch, we will host a Zoom meeting, a Zoom call live, where you will be able to ask questions and get additional information about Talent Plus. So 10 minutes after this launch, you can just stay tuned and you will be able to see the link, click on that link and be part of that Zoom call. Now, today's event could not have been possible without a number of individuals and companies. I'll pause here to allow those sponsors to be featured. Thank you so much to our sponsors for making this virtual launch possible. At this time, we will hear from another business official. Why, you wonder? Well, we don't want you to just take our word for it. We want you to hear what others have to say about the difference that Talent Plus can bring. To do this, we have Farron Lawrence. Over to you, Farron.
Most persons will associate my name, Farron Lawrence, with a number of projects and places I've served in St. Kitts and Nevis. Some of my housing projects include the Ocean Launch development, Half Moon Courtyard development, the most recent one that I'm involved in right now, which is the Cane Grove housing development, and of course the Imperial Bay condominiums in the Half Moon Bay area. My main area of business has been housing, doing development, more as a developer, not so much a builder, contractor. That I tend to look at taking raw land, put it in infrastructure and selling turnkey properties. That has been the model, my business model since inception. If you try to fill a position, usually you get a couple hundred of applications for the one position. It's very time consuming to try to go through all those applications to be able to pick out the top 3 persons who seem to be the best fit. And quite frankly, that's a specialized area. That's not what I do. That's not what we do. And I'm a firm believer in let bakers bake, let fishermen fish, rather than you try to be jack of all trades. One of the areas that I pay very close attention to with persons who are associated with my company or I'm looking to employ is what's on your Facebook page. Who are the people? What are you involved in? Who are the people you associate with? So all that is critical to preserving my brand and making sure that it is something that I am proud of. Having heard about Talent Plus and what it is planning to offer in St. Kitts and Nevis market, a lot of bells and whistles go off in my mind. You would recognize that most businesses in St. Kitts and Nevis are small businesses. They're not at the level where if they have someone in HR, if they have an HR department, there's enough work to do every day. And so a lot of us just maybe don't bother with that aspect of it. What Talent Plus would offer essentially is a HR department, but it's just not in my office, so I could channel that work to them to do for me. Help me design the job descriptions, help me advertise the position, help me to find the best fit persons, narrow down to the last 2 or 3 for me to interview. All those things that I may not be good at because that's not my training. All those things that would take away time from what I do as my normal business. And so for me, that is incredibly important because there's a cost factor to it. A lot of people don't take into account the opportunity cost. When I spend a day going through a process like that, that's a cost to me because my time spent a day dealing with HR and recruitment issues and so on, not because I'm not putting out money, it's still a cost to me. It's an opportunity cost for me. Now, you might find that I might be able to take all that and pass it on to Talent Plus, and Talent Plus might charge me $5 to do that, but guess what? My day's work today, I just made $10 for the day. So I'm still ahead. And so I think that's the way that we have to also look at some of these services that we can get outside. There's the issue of economies of scale. Some of us, like I said before, we are too small to have a full-time department and it be practical financially. What Talent Plus does is say, okay, the economies of scale would work with a bunch of small businesses together, where Talent Plus could then make it affordable to you, and you still get the same quality of service that you could expect from an organization like it. So I say that to say, and you know, the truth is, this service is something that I've seen in the US going back many years. Clearly, our time has come in St. Kitts and Nevis. Clearly, we are more busy. People are expecting more from us. We don't have time to take on a lot of these functions. And so I want to actually commend Talent Plus for even recognizing the value such services could bring to small businesses like mine and others in St. Kitts and Nevis, where we can just have one less thing to worry about. And it is done properly, thoroughly, professionally, and in a way that we can be proud of.
Let the bakers bake, let the fishermen fish. I like that one. I really like that one. I know that many business owners are in a similar position to Mr. Farron Lawrence, where you simply do not have the time to deal with human resource matters. And you don't have the time to give them the attention that they really require. Now, these are some of the things that Talent Plus can help you with. Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard from me, you have heard from Val Henry, you have heard from Brian Dyer, you have heard from Farron Lawrence. It is now time for you to hear from the person behind the Talent Plus. This dynamic young lady has had extensive training in the area of human resource development. Ladies and gentlemen, let us hear it for Kamara Lee.
Good evening, viewers. Today is a very exciting day for me. I would first like to thank all of you for tuning in to the virtual launch of Talent Plus. But let's pause for a minute. If you haven't yet shared the live, please share the live now. Come on guys, share the live. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Kamara Lee, and I am a human resource professional here in St. Kitts and Nevis. For the past 4 years, I was employed as the Human Resource and Operations Manager at the St. Kitts Tourism Authority. Prior to that, I was employed as the Training Officer within the Human Resource Department of the Nevis Island Administration. I have also resided and worked in Barbados, where I served in a similar capacity. I returned to the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis 5 years ago, and it was 5 years ago when the idea of Talent Plus was conceived. During that time, I was approached by several young persons who were at the time seeking employment. And when I asked them about their resume, some of them had no idea what I was speaking about. Others, I quickly realized that the resumes needed some work. And so in my good conscience, I couldn't allow a young person or anyone, as a matter of fact, submit a resume that doesn't represent themselves well to an employer. And so that is where the process started. I helped the individuals with the resumes, and I also did interview prep sessions with them, because creating a proper resume is only one step, but preparing for a job interview is what will get you that job or will help to get you that job. And so I saw the preparation process as very important and embarked on this journey with those individuals. In addition, being an HR professional, as well as being on the side of the employer, I have often received several resumes that require work, that doesn't properly reflect or represent the individual. And sometimes as employers, we take a chance and we say, man, let's call in this individual. But sometimes you are selling yourself short by not representing or portraying your best self on your resume. So let's fast forward to today. 5 years ago to today. Recently, I received the urge or the oomph to do something with my idea. In April, I was at home relaxing, and given the global pandemic, I realized that several persons were being laid off from their jobs. And I asked myself, what can I do to help these individuals to prepare themselves for when employers are ready to rehire? How can I or we turn this time of adversity into opportunity? And so I started to nurture my idea. I decided that it is time to launch Talent Plus. And so I started my journey. I gathered my support team. We created a simple survey to get feedback from both job seekers as well as businesses. because I didn't want to just have an idea and say, okay, this is what is needed, let me put that out there, and then persons are not receptive to it. And so we did the market research, and this is how I was able to finalize the services that we are launching today as Talent Plus. From the research, we also realized the importance of continuous training and development for employees. Another need that we saw coming out of the research is the importance of providing human resource support services for businesses. One of the things that I have realized in the Federation is that a number of businesses are without an HR department or a designated individual to carry out the various HR functions. And I know that they are very tedious. They can be tedious, I know. And so we decided that we are going to offer human resource support services to small, medium, and large businesses. It's not only for businesses who are without an HR department, but businesses with an HR department can also benefit from our services. So for businesses, we are offering recruitment and talent acquisition services, training and development, which will also include psychometric testing, and human resource support services. This can include performance management, policy drafting, and any other area in which your business requires. But that's not all. We also have a number of packages for job seekers. These include resume boosters, interview preparation, career advice, job search, and the ultimate Talent Plus Premium. What is that? Talent Plus Premium is where you sign up for everything that Talent Plus is offering to job seekers. One of the key components of the Talent Plus Premium package is that you are prioritized for employment opportunities in which you are a good match. All of these services are available to you in one single online platform. You do not have to schedule an appointment to meet someone in an office space to have access to these services. These services can be accessed via our online platform. We are aware that times are changing. We are now operating in a more virtual world. And so at Talent Plus, we believe in making the services available to you at your convenience. Job seekers will have access via our Talent Plus candidate portal. And businesses will have access via our Talent Plus client portal. These portals are very interactive and easy to use. For job seekers, you will be able to upload your resume, request an interview prep session, request a career advice session, and have access to lots of resources to help you. Businesses, you will be able to post job openings, track candidates via the various stages of the recruitment pipeline, and even schedule interviews. This portal is very interactive and easy to use for all users. So what is my aim or my goal? With Talent Plus, my aim, and I'm very passionate about this. Those of you who know me, you know that I'm very passionate about people development. I will stop from whatever I'm doing to ensure that whatever you're preparing it in the way it should be prepared or presented. I am also very passionate about image and brand management. And so my goal is to help the job seekers to improve and develop themselves so that they are presenting themselves in the best and truest way possible. Not only am I going to focus on resumes and interviews and career advice, but where possible, I will give them tips and speak to them about image and brand management, social media, and so on. So I will engage in a number of training and coaching sessions with these job seekers. What about businesses? My goal is to help businesses transform their processes. From the recruitment process to the training and development process, right through to the exit process. One of the things that I've realized is that it is only when we engage in a conflict or a conflicting manner that we seek to create a policy document or some sort of process. And that's not how it should be. And so it is very important for businesses to review and analyze and document their processes. And so this will become their guide in which their employees operate. Performance management. How do you have a performance management system in place? How do you manage and track your employees' performance management? Not only that, how do you reward your employees? And so my goal is to help businesses to identify, develop, and transform their people and their business at large. Are you guys still with me? How many persons are there? Well, thank you for staying tuned. I'm soon done. I promise I am soon done. I'll wrap up just now. I just want to say a heartfelt thank you to my support team. In April, I started working on this business idea, and I've had a number of persons in my corner to help to nurture and put everything together and help me and Talent Plus to be where we are today, launching our services. And so I am quite pleased. I know they don't want me to mention their names, and so I won't mention their names, but I just want to say to each of you, thank you, and I appreciate the work that you have put in to make Talent Plus a success.
A daughter of the soil, a young entrepreneur, a young woman, Kamara Lee. Let me be the first to congratulate you, Kamara, on this new venture. I wish you well. Now, on that note, we have one more giveaway for you guys. Yes, we have to make sure that you're still with us, you're still focused, and we want you to know that Talent Plus is here to stay. We have exciting things, and some of you are able to sample these things free of cost via these giveaways. So, we have another giveaway, and listen to this one. All persons, every single person, as we say locally, every single person who would have liked the page to date would automatically have their names entered into a draw, and from that list of persons, or from that bowl bag, whatever Kamara chooses to pull from of persons, we will select a winner who will receive 2 months free access to the Talent Plus Premium Package. Let me repeat that because I think it's a little bit too good to be true. So everyone who would have liked the page to date, your names will be entered, automatically entered into a draw, and the person who is selected, randomly selected, you get 2 free months access to the Talent Plus Premium Package. Man, that has everything that the job seekers can get available to them. Everything you can think of. So, like the page, and as long as you've liked the page, then you qualify for this one. Moving right along. And of course, we'll let you know the winner at a later date. Now, in her presentation, Kamara said quite a bit about the services that Talent Plus offers, but we are not leaving it there. We want you to turn your attention to the screen as we present the platform demo. So we are not just telling you, we are showing you. So let's take in that platform demo now.
There are 3 portals available on the Talent Plus website. These are the Talent Plus Client Portal, the Candidate Portal, and the Job Listing Portal. Let's take a look at the candidate portal. First, you expand the Job Seekers menu, select Candidate Portal, then select Create an Account. To create your profile using your resume, simply click the Attach Resume button and upload your existing resume. Please wait while your resume is automatically processed by Talent Plus. The information is then populated into the relevant fields. Please verify the information and edit manually where necessary. Create a password. Enter the text as seen in the image below. Congratulations! You have successfully created an account on Talent Plus. Now that you have created a profile, you can now log into the candidate portal of Talent Plus. Because you chose to upload your resume, your information was automatically added to the Talent Plus database. Quickly scan the various tabs to ensure that your information is accurate. Your original resume is also available for viewing. Well done! You are now ready to commence your job search process. Welcome to the client portal of Talent Plus. This portal is for businesses and allows you direct access to our platform. Via this platform, you are able to post jobs directly to the candidate job portal, review applicants, perform candidate screening, track applicants throughout the recruitment process, and schedule interviews. In order to access this platform, you must first receive an invitation email from Talent Plus. Once the email is received, you will then click the link to activate your account and create your password. On initial login, you will be asked to set your language, location, time zone, and additional preferences. Now, let's take a look at the client portal. Enter your email address and the password that you created in the previous step. We're in! Upon login, you will be presented with a dashboard that summarizes the active interviews, candidates, and job openings. The 4 panels at the top represent the number of jobs that are in the various stages of the recruitment pipeline. Click on the bell icon in the top right-hand corner to view your notifications. You can also click on the settings icon to edit your profile. The job openings page allows you to view all of your job openings. It also allows you to filter by any of the fields on the left-hand side. The same applies for the candidates, interviews, and teammates pages. To post a job opening, first go to the job openings page. Click the plus icon in the top right-hand corner. Then enter the requirements in the relevant fields, such as job title, job type, industry, salary if you would like it posted, target date, and work experience. You can also enter the address information. Remember to click Save to submit your job posting.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a great evening. I don't know about you, but I am filled with vigor, vitality, excitement to see how Talent Plus can transform human resource right here in St. Kitts and Nevis. You can follow Talent Plus on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. They're on all of the social media handles. You are also encouraged to visit the website at www.talentplushr.com. That's www.talentplushr.com. As mentioned earlier, 10 minutes following this launch, we will facilitate a live Zoom call to answer any questions you may have. So stay connected to our page to access that link, which will be posted momentarily. It was a pleasure being your host for today's virtual launch of Talent Plus. Recruit, develop, transform.